This is Gene Key, Skyserve, Texas News.
In the Texas Brief, the White House sent Congress a $44 billion disaster aid request. Then, late Friday, the president called on Texas to pitch in on the cost since the state hasn't spent any of its own money for Hurricane Harvey's rebuilding. The federal request issued Friday, President Donald Trump's third since Hurricane Harvey, Irma, and Maria slammed the Gulf Coast and Caribbean, would bring the total appropriated for disaster relief this fall close to $100 billion. The request followed lobbying by Texas Governor Greg Abbott and Puerto Rico Governor Ricardo Rossello, who pressed the White House for far more. What is also likely, the president will call on the affected states to put in their own money into the rebuilding efforts. Green Cuisine recalls more than 36,000 pounds of chicken and turkey salad possibly contaminated with glass fragments. The chicken and turkey ready-to-eat salads manufactured for Trader Joe's was sold in 12 different states, including Texas. Trader Joe's white meat chicken salad, curried white chicken deli salad, and lastly Trader Joe's turkey cranberry apple salad are on the recall list. Free speech in Texas is in the national spotlight. A lesson learned from the spotlighting of a Fort Bend County pickup last Thursday displayed a curtly worded message. It used the F word in describing President Trump and his supporters. Later that day in Houston, Karen Fonseca was arrested about 2 p.m. on an outstanding fraud warrant. In Texas, as in any state in the United States, you have the right to place signs on your vehicle ridiculing any political figure you like, from former President Obama to current President Trump. It's called free speech. Primarily, you may use any word you want in describing your feelings towards that political figure. The exception to this understanding of the law is the threatening of harm. Fort Bend County Sheriff Troy Nijes has threatened Fonseca with a disorderly conduct charge over the decal just hours before. However, the city's district attorney followed up by telling Sheriff Nijes the case wasn't prosecutable. A law professor at Texas A&M University specializes in the First Amendment said that a 1971 Supreme Court case made 2 points very clear. The state's attempt to regulate profanity or civil discourse is not a sufficient reason to justify restricting speech, and profane language directed at a specific person is different from indecent content publicly disseminated. But Texans are reminded to make sure there are no standing warrants before you exercise your freedom of speech.
This is Gene Key reminding you to visit us on YouTube, Facebook, or Tumblr at Skyserve News Service.